My name is Walter Graham. I am 22 years old, and I have been haunting the East Carolina Teacher Training School for 122 years. Life before I died was ravishing and lovely. It was amazing. The styles were impeccable. The sharpness of my blazer was phenomenal. All the ladies dig it. I was a dashing fellow, besides my gap. But the family just enjoyed life, and quite honestly, I was very fulfilled. It was tragic. I was walking to a party and I encountered a young man. He said, "Hello, I have beer for you." And of course, I was like, well, that's nothing new. Of course there's beer. And he said, "No, I have 50 and I dare you to drink them all." And I said, well, I probably shouldn't do this. Common sense tells me so, but I felt compelled. So I said, yes, I'll drink those beers. My soul left my body. It was quite a powerful exchange. And when I died, I discovered I could see myself. I was quite surprised. I was like, wow, this is just between, heaven and hell. I'm just here on earth. And I discovered it was going to be quite some time before I figure out where I'm going, but I'm going to live it up while I'm here. Yes, I miss my grandmother. She was a very, very, very charming lady of class. She always told me, look, you may not have a hairline, but there's hope for the ladies. And I said, why, thank you. And she told me your confidence, your charm is everything. If you have two to two together, you realize I can't touch books. They say you can't judge a book by its cover, but here I am today and all I can do is judge a book by its cover. Quite unfortunate. Yes, actually they do. Everyone becomes a ghost. And it is a lovely adventure. Once you pass on to what's next, you'll realize that everything you thought was fantasy is actually quite real. And when you become a ghost, there are many things to discover, such as walking through walls and being able to vanish at any point in time. You can hold your breath all day, every day. So when I go to the pool parties, we're living it up on the surface and underneath. Electromagnetic interference is one of my favorite superpowers. Another thing is being able to levitate. I can go anywhere I want for free. Disappear on the spot at a snap of a finger and I'm gone just like that. We are people too. We're just not physical. And if you gave us a chance, you realize if you overcome your fears, that there's nothing to be afraid of. The only thing to be afraid of is your thoughts and your limitations. Yes, it does get quite lonely, but there is a life beyond the life that we live, and there's a life to look forward to. And not too many people make room for that because they're consumed in their own reality. Seeing other people with those cellular devices, there's room for, an online world, but there's not really much room for the spiritual. There is more that meets the eye. There is more that is beyond what you could ever imagine. And most people are not familiar with that. Yes, it is real. And yes, it does exist. And to the people out there who just choose not to believe, well, I think you're living under a rock.
All right, cut.
Are we finished?
Alrighty. Great work, Walter. People are really going to like this.
It was wonderful. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth.
Ow.